It's over. It's all over now.
This is Dr. Coleridge. I've got a code blue, room 614. I need a crash cart stat.
No, don't you dare. Just leave him alone.
Honey, I am doing this for your sake, not for his.
Don't!
Maeve.
Jim.
Clear his airway and give me this carotid pulse. Is there a resuscitator on this floor?
I called rather as quickly as I understood what you were trying to tell me. But I'm sorry it took so long.
No. No, it's all right. Everything is all right, finally. I'm fine.
There's no pulse, Doctor.
Come on, damn it, breathe! Where's that crash cart? All right, check the pulse again. Anything?
No.
Try again. We've lost him. This is Dr. Coleridge, room 614. Cancel that. Code blue. Thank you. Thank you, Nurse Patton, for your help. That'll be all. Oh, no, wait. Please try to get a hold of Dr. Bolak and tell him I need him in here right away. I'm certain he'll want to file a departmental report.
Yes.
Thank you. Where's Jill?
Well, she was standing right there.
She's in trouble, Maeve.
If it's a political scandal,
the truth is gonna come out.
A reality showdown,
I'm a little touchy on that topic.
or Tiger's wild ride,
The story gets more interesting.
you can bet it'll end up at the table of The View.
You gotta go for it.
Whether it's pop culture, politics, entertainment, or hot topics,
What about a little common sense?
it's not over till the co-hosts have their say.
If he were here, this is what I would do.
Join the conversation. The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Rediscover All My Children on SoapNet. Tad Martin, he's romantic.
All I want to do is to make you and that baby happy for the rest of my life. I'm begging you. Dixie Cooney, would you please be my wife?
Yes! If you thought Tad was romantic then,
Wait till you see me in 2010. I knew you were here.
this is just a dream.
Just stay a little while longer.
I'll see you again in the stars.
I don't want to have to wish for you. I just want you.
All My Children, weekdays on ABC, weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. I can't believe it's not butter, with no trans fat and 70% less saturated fat than butter. Butter taste, better health.
We're never gonna catch anything.
Sometimes you can get so much out of so little, especially when it comes to Charmin Ultra Soft. It's so soft and absorbent, you can use 7 sheets versus 28. Charmin Ultra Soft. Enjoy the go.
Have you been wondering if it's really love? Thinking about a new career? If you should stay where you are or make a change? Why take chances with your future? Call California Psychics and get connected to the perfect psychic for you. For years, we've been helping people find the answers to life's questions. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and choose from gifted, top-rated psychics, each one screened for their ability to guide people. Pick your psychic online or let our friendly customer care agents assist you. Your reading will take place on the phone, so it's convenient and confidential. Predicting your destiny is just a call or click away. Call 1-800-PREDICT or visit CaliforniaPsychics.com. New customers just $1 per minute. If your psychic reading isn't the best you've ever had, it's free. California Psychics, the psychic service more people trust.
Let's take a look at the stats. Minnie has more than double the fiber in whole grain, making him a great contender in this bout against mid-morning hunger.
Honey Nut Cheerios is coming in a little short. You've got more whole grain in your little finger.
Let's get ready for breakfast! Keeping you full and focused with more than double the fiber and whole grain in every tasty bite. Trust them anyway.
Didn't know I had it in me.
You were wonderful, Connie.
Oh, please. First rehearsals are always such a disaster.
Hardly. Connie, that was right on the money. It was sensitive and funny. You're going to be brilliant.
Oh, Peter, I only hope half of that's true. I'm scared to death.
It's all true. You know, this is going to be one of the hottest tickets on Broadway for the next 2 years.
Is that all?
May I tell you something in all honesty?
Probably not. Press agents, you know, they speak only in hyperboles.
A star was born here today.
You see what I mean?
Oh, don't pay any attention to him. Go on.
You were perfection, and Preston, better than ever. Together, you were dynamite.
A press agent's dream. Now, let's leave Miss Markham to memorize the entire script before tomorrow's rehearsal. I have to talk to you about setting up some kind of schedule for press and television interviews. I don't want anyone disturbed for the next 2 weeks.
Don't worry about a thing. Connie, we'll have lunch?
Oh, I'd love to, Miss Brewer.
It's Pat.
Oh, Pat.
Can I have a word with you about the third scene?
Tomorrow, Kimberly. Bye-bye, Connie. Rest. Sleep. Memorize.
They were right, you know. You're gonna be wonderful. You're gonna be a star.
Oh, thank you, Kim, but you don't have to say anything.
No, really. I was watching you read with Preston. I understand why they replaced me. I'm gonna learn a lot being your understudy. So, friends?
This must be so hard for you. It's very awkward for me.
Do you want the truth? The whole time I was Sarah May, I had a funny feeling in the pit of my stomach it was too good to last. It's not exactly a surprise that they replaced me.
Oh, but still.
No hard feelings. And I want to help you. If there's anything I can do, you know I'm right here.
I know. Frankly, it makes me a little nervous. You know, my first play in New York, I had 5 lines in the second act and understudied all the women. And the leading lady used to wear this great T-shirt to rehearsals. On the front it said, "Beware friendly understudy." And on the back there was this picture of a knife. And I thought, this lady really understands.
Look, I'm not trying to pretend that I'm entirely happy about this. But there's a lot for me to learn here. I'd be stupid not to take the chance. All right. The real reason I want this show to be a success is because if it has an extremely long run, you're going to get tired and quit. Or maybe some Hollywood hotshot is going to come along, discover you, and whisk you off.
Oh, Kim.
Well, the very least that can happen is even Broadway stars catch an occasional cold.
Or better yet, some incurable, debilitating disease.
So I will get to play Sarah May eventually, and I want to be ready. I want to be brilliant, even if it is just a lousy matinee.
You're funny.
So?
I don't think there's a single thing I can teach you.
But you'll let me help you. I'll do anything.
Well, for instance?
Well, for starters, we can run lines together. We both need to know the play. I'm dying to see you get into Sarah May from the beginning. I'm free mornings, noon, late night, weekends. What do you say?
I say you're on, so stop pitching. You wore me out already. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
You bet you will.
I heard the code blue. Ken?
He's dead, Seneca. Maeve and I found him like this when we came in. Jillian was here, too. There's a syringe and what appears to be a cassette box with plasticine bags and traces of a powdery substance. His belt, which could have been used as a tourniquet, but I think the actual injection was made through a muscle. There's a spoon, matches.
Heroin.
Probably.
Where the hell did it come from?
I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to file a departmental report. Looks like suicide. Where did Jill go?
I don't know. She must have needed a few minutes to herself.
I've got to find her, Maeve.
Wait, please, Roger. I've got to get something straight. You said suicide. Now, we both know that Ken did not kill himself.
Of course he didn't.
But Seneca thinks that he did.
And he'll go on believing that.
How? Jillian herself is not going to lie. I mean, and you know what we saw. She was sitting there with that hypodermic needle in her hand, with tears streaming down her cheeks. She tried to prevent you when you went to revive him. That poor child.
Now, Maeve, please, now just stop and listen to me for 1 minute. I am no longer sure of what I saw when I walked in that door. I was concentrating on Ken, and my memory is very confused, and I'm hoping that yours is equally unclear.
Go on.
Seneca has asked for lab work, and he's holding Ken's body for an autopsy. Now, what they're going to find is that he died of an overdose of an unprescribed drug, probably heroin. Now, we're all aware that Ken had been talking about ending his own life, so the natural conclusion is suicide.
But, Roger, we saw Jillian sitting there with that thing in her hand, that syringe.
I could not testify to that under oath. Could you?
Oh, don't ask me to lie. I'm not good at that thing, and I certainly could never lie under oath. And I'm telling you now, man, that your sister won't either.
Well, maybe neither one of you will have to. If we handle this correctly now, you might not have to say anything at all. But first, I have to find Jill.
Well, she may be with Barry.
All right, that's a good idea. Now, maybe just stay here, don't move, and don't say a word to anyone till I get back.
Don't try to manage me, Roger. I'm perfectly capable of thinking on my feet. And I'd do anything. I'd die rather than willingly do anything to hurt Jillian.
I know that, Maeve.
Go on, find her. I'll be here.
So you're on your feet.
Yeah. I feel like a kid who got caught with his hand in the cookie jar right before dinner. I wasn't planning on being observed. I'm a vertical person. I can't stand the damn wheelchair.
No, you'd be better off in bed.
I'm as always touched by your show of concern, Doctor. But I have to admit you did a pretty good job on my case. Maybe this isn't a professional visit.
Have you seen Jillian?
No, not since last night. What's going on?
I have some news.
Ken.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yes.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Just that? How did he die? What happened?
Well, we're starting a thorough investigation. As of now, I can't answer that.
Was he alone?
I don't have all the details at this point, but Jillian was there when I arrived.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. If you find out anything else...
I'll keep you informed.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Days slid by swiftly while I come and go, while I'd nod my feelings and just wave hello. But then I saw you where the trees grew lights, and I felt you touch me with another side. Jillian, I just keep saying, Jillian, though I'm away from Jillian. Hear me, Jillian. to hold you, only minutes to know, only hours to love you and feel love grow. Time is an ocean on her waves we ride, but we'll find each other on the other side. Jillian, I just keep saying, Jillian, though I'm away from Jillian, you'll hear me, Jillian.
She made a mistake. She picked the wrong guy.
It's a dad's worst nightmare. Seeing you like this reminds me of my mother and the beating she took. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Watch General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights on SoapNet.
I'm a therapist. I don't fix your problems. I just point the way.
This is Dr. Tom. He always shows up with some kernel of wisdom.
Create our fate every day we live, Henry Miller.
Then sends me back in time to do over my past.
We learn by doing. There is no other way. John Holt.
But sometimes
Pressure makes diamonds. General George S. Patton.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oops, I did it again. Britney Spears.
Book your session with Dr. Tom on Being Erica, an original primetime drama. All new Wednesdays at 10 on SoapNet.
eHarmony matches millions of people every day, so we video chatted with some online.
By the time we met each other, it felt like we had known each other for years, and it was so comfortable.
Unlike Jennifer, I am not that photogenic, so being able to give a little bit more than just a picture was much more beneficial for me.
We're perfect for one another. I don't know how they figured that part out, but they got it so right.
See how well the eHarmony personality profile captures you. Get started today and review your matches absolutely free.
Okay, Dark Circles, I've seen enough. Introducing a new Reversalist eye system. Another first from Avon. Part 1 brightens instantly. Part 2 lightens the look of dark circles within weeks. My eyes look bright and awake and alive. A new Reversalist does it, and only Avon has it. Now you can have it. A new Reversalist eye system with a love it or return it guarantee. Call 1-800-4AVON or go to avon.com to find a representative today.
Hi, my name is Diane Tull, and I'm a customer service representative for Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. Insurance can sometimes be difficult to understand, but here at Colonial Penn, we make it simple. Alex Trebek has been representing Colonial Penn for over 10 years and is here to tell you how we do it.
Thanks, Diane. I've been representing Colonial Penn for over 10 years, talking about their guaranteed acceptance life insurance. If you're 50 to 85, write down the toll-free number on your screen and call for free information. With this insurance, there's no medical exam, no health questions either. Guaranteed. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Your rate will never go up, and your benefit will never go down due to age. It costs less than 35 cents a day. That's less than the cost of a daily newspaper. Call them now. You'll be glad you did.
Call Colonial Penn now at 1-800-382-3700 for free information and a free gift. That's 1-800-382-3700.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema.
Someone is killing the sisters of Theta Pi.
She's really dead. What are we gonna do?
It is someone they know.
Is that you?
Someone they trust.
Oh my God.
Someone they'll never see coming. Sorority Row. Available on DirecTV.
Movies playing on channels 125 through 199.
I see. And the stuff was in the cassette box as well? The same as the residue in the plastic bags? Okay. Right. Now, I'm going to need the results of the preliminary blood workups as fast as you can phone them up to me from the lab. Can you do that? All right, good. Oh, and nothing in or around the bed is to be touched by anyone. Now, I supervise its removal. I want everything exactly as I left it. Right. Yes. If Nurse Patton is still there, send her in, please. And leave the line clear. I'm expecting a report from the lab.
Seneca, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're working. I had the worst day of my life. And if somebody doesn't say something wonderful to me in the next 30 seconds, I'll go crazy.
Well, I'll tell you, you picked a real bad time to threaten me with a nervous breakdown. I don't have 30 seconds, so I'm afraid your tragic little story's just going to have to wait until later. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's okay. I'm getting used to it. Ignoring me is becoming quite a trend. Sort of like jogging or roller skating.
Now, don't get paranoid. Did rehearsals go badly?
I wish. Everyone was so goo-goo gaga over Connie Markham. You'd think she was the only actress in the whole world. I have never been so humiliated. I was like an invisible leper. And when they weren't ignoring me, they were being mean to me. Peter later practically threw me out the window in an effort not to have to talk to me.
You're pouting. Where's the little trooper?
You haven't heard a word I've said.
Oh, good. Nurse Patton, I have some questions for you. Strictly routine concerning Ken's death. All right, now, were you in the room when Ken's body was discovered?
No, I was on a break. I answered the code blue alert. Dr. Coleridge was already there with an older woman.
Maeve Ryan. Yeah. Now, when you entered the room, was anybody else present?
Miss Coleridge. But she might have arrived with them.
So then you have no idea as to who may have arrived on the scene first. See, but you were in the room during most of the day. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to establish whether Ken had any other visitors earlier in the day, other than Dr. Coleridge, of course.
Just the usual. Miss Coleridge and Barry Ryan.
Okay, well, thank you. That'll be all for now, but please try to stay on the floor. I may need you later.
Ken George Jones died? What happened? Why all the questions?
I can't discuss it.
Why not?
You know very well why not.
You tell me later?
We'll see.
Terrific. Since Ken George Jones is taboo, let's talk about me. Because I'm pretty miserable, and I don't need any of your stiff upper lip stuff just this moment. Connie Markham was...
Now, look, Kim, I know that you depend on me to support you whenever you have an emotional setback. But even you have to notice that I am up to my ears in actual work.
My play is actual work, Seneca, for your information.
I know. But the recital of your trials and traumas is becoming a daily ritual, and I don't have the time or inclination to hold your hand right now, okay?
You kicking me out?
Well, I'd put it more delicately, but yes, I am. It's a matter of priorities. I'm confident that you can tough this thing out, whatever it is. Yes, Dr. Bolak. Hold on just a second. Kim, it's the lab. I've been expecting this call. It's important. I'm going to take it. Now, look, why don't you go on home and we'll talk later tonight, all right?
Seneca?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. No, so that's pretty much what we expected, isn't it? Well, but were you able to determine how much here?
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
This week, will two couples get a second chance?
Christian and I were in love. That we're meant to be together.
I'm not ready to give up on you. Go out with me.
And
I've always loved you.
that's all I want, is for you to be happy.
Will you marry me?
watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Two lovers, one destiny.
I'll always be your soft place to fall.
Two brothers, one rivalry.
You mean nothing to this family. I don't want to see you anymore.
Two mothers, one truth.
Your baby never took a breath.
I heard her cry when she was alive.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
Who do you think you are?
America Kane.
America Kane. I'm going to be fine. America Kane.
Can we just talk about something else?
America Kane. America Kane. I am America Kane. Everything I do is breaking news.
Well, who the devil are you?
America Kane.
America Kane.
For more Erica Kane, watch All My Children weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
I don't know what's left to say.
America has spoken, and we at Cottonelle have listened. With Cottonelle Rollover, it's now softer.
And stronger, too.
So come on, everyone. For softness and strength, let's see you roll over.
How do you know when you're wearing a great bra? You smile a little brighter and stand a little straighter.
The signature Comfort U-Back designed by Bally, with no slip straps and no ride-up comfort. Live beautifully in Bally bras and panties.
Whoa, 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 don't put me on that thing. Help!
Hey, look, we're on the guest list.
That's the menu.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Extra Power. Oh, no.
Can we even clean a leather shoe?
What do you mean? What is a shoe?
He's cleaning things that we don't even know what they are.
Effortlessly removes more grime per swipe with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Extra Power.
Sorry, Maeve, I didn't expect you'd still be here. Where's Roger?
Well, he went to tell Barry. He'll be back in a few minutes.
Do you mind if I wait here with you?
No, of course not.
Sad business.
Oh, certainly is. Ken touched so many of us. He was a gifted man, and he wanted to share that gift with the rest of the world. His music he gave freely of, and it made a small difference. I keep thinking about little John and him with that Ken George Jones notebook telling all his friends that he actually knew the man. The pride in the child. Seneca was looking for you.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah, well, pretty much what we suspected. The syringe and the plastic bags contained heroin. There were traces of heroin in the cassette box as well. Someone apparently brought the stuff in or had it sent in with other tapes. I mean, what could be more natural than Ken George Jones wanting music in his hospital room?
What about the syringe?
Well, it isn't ours, so apparently that was brought in from the outside as well.
Heroin in conjunction with his failing condition along with his medication.
Oh, well, the dosage would have done the job on anybody, along with all the other stuff in his system. No, he went slowly, peacefully, and really without any pain.
So, where do we stand now?
Well, based on the preliminary lab reports and taking into account conversations we've all had with him, I'm convinced that it's intentional suicide. I mean, there's no question in my mind of that. However, since the syringe and the cassettes were brought in from outside, I've ordered an autopsy, and I'm afraid that I'm going to have to report it to the police.
But, Seneca, can't you just leave it?
I have no choice.
Of course, I understand.
Now, the police will no doubt want to talk to the two of you and to Jillian. Listen, would you do me a favor and try to get a hold of Jillian and ask her to make herself available for questioning?
All right.
Yeah, and also, pick up some copies of that written report, will you? Along with Ken's complete medical record. Meet me in my office in 5 minutes.
Certainly.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Seneca.
Maeve, I've got to find Jill. Barry hasn't talked to her, and she's not answering her phone. Are you going to be at Ryan's?
Yes. Roger, you must understand something. Jillian is a child of my heart. I love her dearly. I'll do anything at all that I can, but I can't lie. Even if I could get the words, force them out of my mouth, I mean, my face would give me away. Roger.
She's cornered, Maeve. I hope that you can change that. Otherwise, you may indict my sister for murder.
Therapy is back in session. Friendships will be sacrificed, love will be tested, and the rules have changed. For Erica Strange, fixing her life will affect the lives of everyone around her. Being Erica, all new Wednesday nights at 10 on SoapNet.